Good afternoon, Larry from Be Yourself Adventures. First of all, you're probably wondering why am I wearing a different hat today? Well, this is Carlo and Kiko, Carlo and Kiko Adventures. They're friends of mine, and I got this hat from them. But you should actually check them out on YouTube. So I'm going to put a link down below. Make sure you follow Carlo and Kiko on their adventures. All right, the reason why I'm here is this gentleman right here, Salvator Cudia, born September 13th, 1887. He passed away February 15th, 1971. He actually served in World War I, and we're at the National Memorial Veterans Cemetery. Really, it's a beautiful day. But this gentleman right here had a movie studio in Phoenix, Arizona. So that's why I'm here to celebrate this gentleman's life. We're going to go down to where this movie studio used to be. So I want you to follow us and remember, be yourself. And also, on a quick note, I myself worked on the motion picture industry. I worked on Bill and Ted's, I worked on Near Dark, CSI, Angel, and a lot of other films and television. But again, come and join me. And to salute to Salvador, Cudia, always be yourself. Larry from Be Yourself Adventures. I'm actually right here, and I found the plaque. I didn't think I was going to be able to find it, but this area is where the motion picture studio, Cudia City, stood. Cudia City was back in the 1930s. All kinds of westerns was filmed here. I mean, you can see it now. All we have is, apartments, restaurant, of course, the canal. But back in the day, this was a heyday for the motion picture industry. There was a TV series called 26 Men, which lasts about 3 years or 3 seasons per se. And it had well-known actors, like Robert Blake and so on. I mean, once we even had Steve McQueen out here, and it just was a heyday for westerns. And 26 Men was about the Arizona Rangers, and it took place around 1903. The show, and it had all kinds of different episodes with all different stars in it. The thing about it is they were trying to base on history of actual things happening here in Arizona. And the thing is, later on, it started getting more fictional instead of factual. So about the third season, a group of people that were part of the Arizona Rangers ended up suing the production company, and they won because they were originally told that these stories would be about the Arizona Rangers. And they were, but they brought it more fictional. So that was into the third season of 26 Men. Again, its studio was around for quite a while until probably the 50s, 60s, I'm guessing. And then it ended up, industrial areas, lights became, street lights kept booming up, and traffic and vehicles. So they weren't able to do any more Western, scenes, being on a horse and all that fun stuff. So basically the studio outside shut down, but they did use the inside for a little bit for the production studio. But then after that, that closed up. So it ended up becoming a tourist spot. They ended up building a restaurant kind of like this. And people would come, see the Western studio, kind of like they would do in old Tucson or Tombstone or Rawhide or what have you. But then after that, in the 60s, the whole thing burned down. And Salvador Cudio ended up selling the place. But that's pretty much it about Cudia City movie studio. But this is all that's left, to be honest with you. This plaque. It says, this bridge is donated by SPB Cudia and Pioneer Cudia City back in 1939. And the bridge was erected in 1961. That's right around the time, I think, when the studio burnt down and everything else. But this is a short video, I know, but it's pretty interesting that you really don't find any information on YouTube about Cudia City Movie Studio. And 26 Men was a really popular TV series back in the day. 3 seasons, that's pretty darn good. Also, Red Ryder, Gunsmoke, and some other production companies were out here. So I hope you find this video informative. And if you're ever down in Phoenix, come check out the plaque. Let's give some support for Salvator Cudia. All right, so always be yourself. If you like the video, please subscribe and hit that like button. All right, always be yourself. Hey everyone, Larry from Be Yourself Adventures. Right now we're having a little quick lunch over at the TP restaurant up in Indian School here in Phoenix. But I just wanted to say, if you guys ever want to find some information out about Salvator Cudia, I mean, there's a lot on the web and what have you. So what I'm going to do is put some links down below so you guys can check out if you're interested, because, I mean, that's a really great part of history, especially in the motion picture industry, for those who don't even know about who Salvator Cudia is. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching, and always be yourself. Peace.